Okay, I guess you heard that. Starting right now.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Gil, Kilo Echo 9 Foxtrot for the Jay County Amateur Radio Club Tuesday Evening Net. And tonight is, of course, 24th of June, 2025. And the net will be starting here in just a few moments. Looks like about just a bit over 4 minutes away. I just was looking through my stuff and I just wanted to show this off. It's kind of an interesting set. It's a little screwdriver set. Since I sometimes work on, kind of precision stuff. It comes in a little box like this. Here's the actual bits, except for one. You can see that. Comes with all kinds of them. You can work on cell phones and if you want to work on a hard drive. Okay, but here's the driver itself. And this I think I got from Temu. And the way it works is that this little bit right here, this one right here, you can't see it, I know. Right there. It's held magnetically into that. And this pulls back, this is like a little chuck, and it has a kind of a long, skinny thing, and it's got little knurls on it. And it'll lock on two different knurls. Let's see, so you can have it like set up kind of longer, like that, or you can have it shorter like that. So it just adjusts between those two. All right, so that's how that works. And I thought that was kind of a cool thing to show off. And it comes with, I don't know, probably about 30 different bits, and it has some really weird ones in there. It was a nice little set. I think it probably cost me $4 or $5, something like that. It wasn't very expensive. But put it back in the box and put it away. So in the box it looks like this. You can't see the green. I forgot about that. All right, so put that back in here. Also, looks like we got about 3 minutes to go. I did manage to get my Quansheng. Let me see, before I go on, let me put my message out there. My guest tonight's 27.
9JKL link connected KA1FCF.
There's Frank. Anyway, I got it programmed. The only thing I haven't done is done the scanning things. Yeah.
Welcome, channel mode 1.
That's kind of weird. Okay. Anyway, again, the green screen does some weird stuff to this. It's blue, but it thinks it's green, and you can see the flag right through it. Anyway, I'll tell you what happened. Is that this is the antenna it came with. That one right there. Okay. And this is a piece of junk. Now, not only is it a piece of junk, it's defective. It won't transmit on anything, but it will transmit on 220. And it'll transmit on the UHF frequencies. It will not transmit on VHF more than about that far away. And I used the RF detector to see what it was doing because I couldn't get anywhere. I couldn't hit a repeater. And it turned out that was a bad antenna. So I bought it from eBay, and the seller, he asked if he wanted to return the radio, he'd send me a return receipt, there's Marvin, and let's see, there's Jim, okay. 24 for Jim, 25 for Marvin. So anyway, they offered to return it, which I didn't want to do because I did notice that if I put one of these long antennas on it, it works just fine. So they asked, I just offered them. I said, well, to get another antenna, it probably costs about $20. And they said, well, we'll give you $15. They first offered me $8, and I said, well, I was looking for 20, so they offered me 15. I said, that'll be fine. I'll give you a good review on eBay, and I gave them one that was, I think, so good, they gave me $20. and these antennas, I sell them for $5 a piece, and they're not very expensive antenna. And I have other antennas. I got better ones. But this one seems to get out to repeaters just fine. But yeah, for they give me $20 back off the radio. I think the radio was like $82 or something like that. And
The time is 7 p.m.
so anyway, that's where we are. I think the net is about to start. And who else do we have? Debbie. Good evening, Debbie. What's your guest tonight? What's your guest tonight, Debbie? 26.
This is the Jay County Amateur
Very
Radio
good.
Sub 2 meter 440 net with Echolink. This is an open but direct net, and all ambulance is welcome to check in with or without traffic. Our purpose of this net is to bring goodwill among amateurs, opportunity to share information, and test their equipment. Net control signing is Whiskey 9 Juliet Kilo Lima, W9JKL. Name is Jeff, Echo Foxtrot. We'll pause at this time for an emergency or priority traffic.
Sounds like the 210 has gone a little bit quieter, so I'll probably use that one. Okay.
Hearing none, continuing on here, our Echolink node is 127019, 127019. And we have P25 net, Dave, KB8SR, conducts a P25 net following our net this evening. Net's on the following repeaters, the 444.6875 in Fort Recovery with NAT code 2 Alpha 3, and the 441.5125 in Lynn with a NAT code of 293, and 444.8125 in Portland with a NAT code of 2 Alpha 3.
Yeah, so my guess is 27 tonight, 24 for Jim, 25 for Marvin, 26 for Debbie.
Alrighty, let's get on, we'll start out here with, anyone who has information needs to come before the NAP, call
What do you
W9JKL.
think?
W9RTO, be sure to get your pencil and paper. I have several dates to give out.
And KE9F, and I don't have any dates to give out, too many.
Number 1, Papa Juliet, Jim and Farmland, traffic.
Okay, you got 3 of you here. We'll start with PG there first there. Go ahead, W9RTO, W9JKL.
W9JKL, W9RTO, and Jay County. First of all, Jay County Fair does start June the 7th, this Friday. Jay County Fair starts on June the 7th. This Saturday and Sunday is field day. I understand they're going to have field day at the Jay County Fairgrounds Scout Cabin. Scout Cabin. It begins around 2 p.m. For July 4th, there will be activity on July 4th. The 5K run begins at 8 a.m. from the Jay County Fairgrounds, 8 a.m. for the 5K run. 11 a.m. is the parade. 11 a.m. is the parade leading from the Cement Bridge. At 11:15 a.m., by the way, there'll be a flyover. 11:15 a.m. on July 4th, a flyover. On July 4th, 1 to 7 p.m. 1 to 5 p.m. 1 to 5 p.m. on July 4th. Activities, food, entertainment will be at the Museum of the Soldier, and we'll let this break. Okay, continuing, W9RTO. At 10:30 p.m. on July 4th, that will be following the concert they'll have. As soon as that's over, then they'll have the fireworks on July 4th at 10:30. People who want to use the parking may go to the east of that ground owned by the Indian Show people, and we can park in there free and then leave free. They'll charge you away. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have one other thing, and I'll let you go. Back to school. Back to school is Thursday, August 7th.
28
Back
for
to
Joy.
school, Thursday, August 7th. Give that to me. W9RTO, back to Jay County Net Control. Thank you.
Alrighty, RPG. Thank you very much, Aaron. 73 is to you there. W9RTO, W9JKL. K9F Gale. Good evening, Mr. Gale.
KE9F, and good evening, Jeff, and thanks for taking that, of course. And yeah, PG's a hard one to follow today. Well, anyway, because of the weather, I think everybody knows that our June meeting was canceled. That's the bad news, but the good news is coming up this weekend, of course, is the ARRL Field Day. I'm sure most of us are planning to being out there, hopefully. Anyway, I hope we are. Anyway, it's going to be at Scout Cabin, of course. A lot of us will be out there well before the noon setup time, and I'm thinking about being there probably about 10 o'clock. Anyway, Kim sent out a mass text message saying that you'll need your club membership card to come into the fairgrounds without having to pay for parking. So, if you're a member, you should already have one, and if you lost yours, get a hold of Crystal to get a new one. If you don't have her contact information or just want to join, send an email to the club at w9jcarc@gmail.com. That's our club call sign, followed by RC for Radio Club, w9jcarc@gmail.com. I'll make sure she gets the message, so let me pause. Don't want to overheat the repeater or my radio. Anyway, 27 check-ins on the net last week, and Gil, hey, that's me, scored the big win on our live YouTube stream. It's been a while since I got one right. Not new for me. So anyway, I guess I needed that one to keep up with my spirits. To see our live stream, go to our club website, w9jca.com. It's w9jca.com, and you'll see the link to our live stream on the homepage, or do a search for W9JCA live on YouTube. 73 everyone, and hope to hear from you on the net, and see you in person this coming Saturday. Back to you, Mr. Jeff, KE9F. Morning, Brian.
All right here, Gil. I'm not sure on Saturday there that they're, I know I seen where they was going to start charging to get in from, like, I think 3 or 3:30, I think, till, I don't know, till maybe 6, 8 o'clock or something like that. I'm not sure now.
Oh.
So if you go in before they're charging or after they stop charging, you won't need to show anything. But I'm not sure how that's working on Saturday there. I don't know if you picked up on that or not. Maybe PG has that answer. Do you, PG?
Well,
Yes, if I didn't get the right night, W9RTL, you have your ham license with you. Your ham license with you, and that's all you have to show. If you do have your payment fees that you are a member, you can show that. So have your ham license, and any place you go, you should have your ham radio license with you there. W9RTL.
All righty.
Top of the mark armor showing.
Thank you, PG, and 73's tree there.
That's
All
actually
right,
not what that is.
Did you have a comment on that, Gil? I got to get to Jim here in a minute.
I did get a copy, no problem.
I just wonder if you had a comment on it there.
Hey, I don't know nothing. Yeah, I just don't know what I've been told, and that's nothing. Okay. Anyway, back to you, Jeff, KE9F.
Whether they're a charger or not, just make sure you have them on you there so that you, you know, your membership card, or if you got a copy of your wallet-size amateur license there, and just tell them what you're there for, then show them that, and that should be good enough. All right, N1PJ, Mr. Jimmy, do you have something for us?
I have a license plate, personalized license plate on my
Jeff, and thanks for running the net.
front of my car.
This year, and everyone knows about Field Day, but the Randolph County Club will be at Parker City by the Ball Diamond. We will not be at the Conservation Club this year, so if anyone wants to come out. And several of us, just a couple of us, are bringing our Mestastic equipment out, and we're going to try to mess with that some if you want to come out and just see that and see what that's about. Thank you for running the net. And also one last thing, Greg DIS is still in the hospital. You normally hear him on the wet net in the morning. If people can keep him in his thoughts and prayers, I would thank him very much.
Uh-oh, that's-
November 1, Papa Juliet. Back to you,
That's,
73.
that's not good.
We'll do that there, Jim, for sure. Thanks for the information there. N1PJ, W9JKL. Alrighty, does anyone else have anything for the net before we go take check-ins on? We'll start out with Echolink here first in short time. But first, let's check, see if we have any other announcements.
Maybe not NPU.
Oh, we still got more.
Go ahead there, PG. I mean, PG. I got my old buddy PG on my mind there, Richard. Go ahead.
Well, I have a query for PG. The starting date on the county fair up there, he gave it as June 7th. That was 17
I heard
days
that.
ago. So I was wondering what the starting date was for the county fair.
It's the 28th.
Churchill, this
27th.
Friday. This
27th.
Friday, the 27th. Anyway, this Friday is when the first day of the fair is.
All right, 27th makes most sense. But all I heard was 7th, so I thought I'd ask. Now back to net control, KB9
If
MPU.
it doesn't rain here tonight or tomorrow
Alrighty,
morning,
Richard.
I'm gonna mow the
We'll
lawn.
get back to you here. And you want to go ahead and call that a check-in, or you want to wait? Well, I can take you twice here. I can come back to you later.
I'll be here when you get back to me.
I don't know what's
Alrighty.
going on either.
All right, let's get going here. KA1FCF Frank here. Good evening, Mr. Frank.
It's Mr. Frank to you.
KA1 CF in Merritt Island, Florida. And Frank, Jeff, thanks for letting me in again. I'm using a tablet that I haven't used in a while, so I'm kind of fumbling around a bit, but I think I got it okay. And that's complete.
It's a how you. He has a how you tablet. How do you pronounce it?
All right, here, Frank. Thank you for checking in. 73s to you there. WD9HPQ, Mr. Wayne in Fort Wayne.
Mr. Wayne in Fort Wayne. Here, we'll bring this mic up. Transparent mic.
Hey, Jeff, everybody on the net. Thank you for running the net and the hookup there. I see Gil on there on the internet there, and he's on June 17th. I don't know what's going on there, so trying to figure out why I couldn't
Did
get
I
back
really
to
do
you.
that? Are you serious?
Maybe it's me.
I thought I changed all. I must not have saved it.
Trying to figure that out. So you guys stay cool.
I'll check.
Here's to you guys.
Oh, let's see what I did. I probably didn't save it. June 24th. Oh, it's
Hey,
supposed to
Wayne. Sounds like I got a little issue with my transmitter here on the Echolink here. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with it. It's getting awful scratchy and trying to break out. I don't know what the deal is with that thing, but I'm going to have to check that out. Thank you, Wayne, for checking in. 73s, WD9HPQ, W9JKL. All right, that completes the Echolink there for right now. So let's go to short time check-ins. Call
There we go.
W9JKL.
9KBD, short time with no traffic. And can you tell me, Jeff, if I'm in full quieting or just what my signal's like? Over.
Yeah, Rick, you're sounding pretty good. Your audio's good and strong and everything. You got a little white noise in the background, a little static noise
I
there.
will
but
give you that.
Nothing to complain about.
Give you something more
Okay, sounds
clear.
real good. I do have a portable fan here blowing, but that's probably not it. I'm probably just not complete full quieting, but that's good enough with that report. My antenna is only like 3-4 feet off the ground. I can telescope it up, but I haven't had to. I just put the rig on high power, so I kind of wondered how she was doing. So I thank you for the report. Have a nice net there, Jeff. We'll catch you later. 73 and 9 KBD clear.
Tell you what, Rick, from Burn there, for no higher than you are, You're doing pretty good, because it sounds good.
It sounds good.
Compared to, saying for where you're at, that's not bad. I've heard stations sound worse than that, and they're up higher. So your station's sounding great there. Like I said, just got a little bit of white noise in the background, but nothing to be concerned about there. We got a little fan running in the background too, because it's kind of warm in this room a little bit there. The rest of the house is cool, but this one here decided to be warm. Alrighty, let's see. I think I had a double with you there, Rick. Well, let's go to short time check-ins again.
89 WTH, Gary Bluffton, no traffic.
He checked in last last night
LQI, Jim out here.
to the Adams County Club.
Fire come out, no traffic.
Delta 8, Alpha Zulu Oscar, Dave and Coldwater. Short time, no traffic. Thanks for running the net.
A lot of noise out there, a lot of noise. We'll switch over to 675.
Yeah, Chip and Penville. Short time, no traffic. Thanks for running the net, Jeff.
Got to be a quiet one in here somewhere.
KK2 Thomas over here in Salina. Thank you for that, Jeff. And I plan to be out there in Portland for the field day. Back to you.
Yay! He's pretty good. Thomas has been pretty good. He's been helping with the clubhouse build.
Just stop right here, and we'll go ahead and get what we got so far.
Jeremiah has too.
89 WTH, Gary in Boston. And we got KC9LQY Jim there in Portland over at Como. We got KD8A0 Dave Coldwater. KB9OPL Chip in Pinville. And KK2BUD Thomas Aaron Slina there. Alrighty, good to hear you fellas in there this evening. And thank you for checking in, 73. Anyone else want to check in short time? W9, ASR, Adam Trinity, no traffic.
We're going to have a good net tonight. One of us may win.
So, Echo 9, Bravo, Delta, Alpha. 89 BDA, Don in Hartford City. Short time, no traffic.
I don't remember him. He's probably been on, but I don't recall him. Looks like storms tomorrow. Yeah, they said something about rain. So we'll see. I just don't want it to rain in the morning when I want to do the
Yeah, well, I got a couple more here. Got W9 ASR Adam and Trinity. Thank you there, Adam, for checking in 73. They got Don there. K9BDA, I believe it was, yeah. And I think that, yeah, I just had a couple there. So let's go again. And anyone else want to check in short time?
And my grass is about this long right now. It's a good 6 inches.
DGF, Doug in Portland, no traffic.
We might have a 28 out here on our hands.
I got K9DGS down here in Portland there. Good to hear you in there. I don't know if I think you've checked in before there, but anyway, nevertheless, good to hear from you there. And wish you the best there, 73s. Alrighty. So I'm going to stop right there and go ahead and go down the list there, and I got a few here to pull out here, and then we'll come back for any additional check-ins as well. Let's go ahead with KB8 SCR Dave.
Oh no.
Hey Jeff, thanks for running the net. And we will do the P25 net as soon as we're finished here. Probably around 7:30 or so.
Debbie says that her grass is now over her knees.
So back to you, Jeff.
With a broken lawnmower.
Dave, thank you very much for checking in 73 there to you there. We'll try to catch you on the P25 net here.
Now, Debbie,
in a little while.
do you
KB9QVO Francis.
live in the city? Okay, yeah, if you live in the city like here, they'll fine you or they'll warn you first and then they'll cut it for you and then you pay them.
KB9 NPU, Mr. Richard down there in Muncie land there.
W9JKL on the net, KB9NPU. Good evening, Jeff. And good evening to the group out there this evening. Well, I've had a decent day today. Made it to breakfast with the ham group this morning, and that was sort of the highlight of the day. So it's been a good day. Got outside a few times, short times each time, but just get out there and get some fresh air. In fact, I got
It's warm
tired
up
of
here.
sitting in the air
88.
conditioning, and shortly after noontime, I opened up the doors and windows, turned the air off, and give the air conditioner a rest. But long about 5 o'clock, I decided that it's time to turn the air back on. I was sweating and sweating, and that's my criteria for using the air conditioner. So
Did
anyhow,
that
the heat,
last night
won
trying to
that one,
sleep.
but, we just had to give it a test, I guess. Don't really have much. It just tickled me when PG said June 7. I thought, that's already passed. But at any rate, at least I thought I heard him say that twice. So I thought, maybe he meant July 7th. But anyhow, now we know.
I didn't say
Not
anything.
that
I'd
I
forgotten
intend to
about
go to
it.
the fair. I don't even go to the Big County Fair here in Muncie. That's about all I got tonight there, Jeff. Well, let's say 7-3 and let's get on down the list. W9JKL, KB9NPU.
That's a lot of property to mow.
Hi here, Richard. Yeah, I caught that too. I was going to say something, but I knew what PG meant there, so.
Yes, he
I'm
did.
Sure that.
Oh,
I'm
PG's
sure
old.
that others probably did too, but anyways, so I can't give him too much static on that stuff there. If I do, I better look in the mirror because I goof up. KB9MPU 73 from W9JKL. Have a good evening there, Richard. How about WE19, Mr. Dave?
Dang. It's 4 hours of when you have to do a riding lawnmower
He's
thing.
probably relaxing in a tub of ice there. KC90YW, Chad in Harper City.
Chad's pretty good lately.
Good evening, Jeff and Annette. Yeah, this is KC90YW. Ain't got a lot here, just down here in the shack while listening to my nets and getting stuff ready for field day. Getting everything in car rates and ready to go. So we're just down here in the basement where it's cool and getting a few things buttoned up there. So for this weekend. So it sounds like it's going to be a hot one. So yeehaw.
Not as
Jeff,
bad as it's
we'll
been.
Back to you. Everybody have a great rest of the week. And don't forget Black for Net tomorrow night. And thanks you and Dave for linking us up there. So 73. We'll talk to you later.
I'm bringing 4 computers
Back to next troll.
for logging. So I'll be the
Hi there, Chad.
official submitter and everything.
I was going to ask you there, how you get along with these new calls there, like these E's and F's, and probably have some G's coming along for long. What do you think?
It is taking a while to get used to them. Like I say, I've got 3 of them here local in Hartford now. That's the Echo call. So yeah, we're getting them, but yeah, they're definitely out there. And yeah, I've got some of the calls over there in Ohio waves, the 8s, and they definitely stump you. But we'll just keep doing what we do and get them one of these days.
I'll have to check and see what they are.
Yeah, they can be a little tricky there to get used to as they come along there. You know, you got new ones there. But, I've been nabbing them there. That's pretty, so starting to get used to it there. In fact, now, you know, I remember when the D's come along there, I had to get used to the D's. And then the E's, and then along came the F's. I believe sometime in the future there'll be the G's. And then H. Alrighty. Chad, take care, 73. KF9NL, Marvin Legaston.
There's Marvin.
B9JKL, KFIL. Good evening, Jeff and Annette. Well, looking forward to field day. I'm kind of all hyped up for it. I got my little portable packed up there. I suppose that the other guys, they'll have everything we need there, and hopefully that we'll be able to get everything strung up with ease and what have you. The only thing is, I don't care how hot it is. It's just I don't run any hard rain. I would prefer not to have any hard rain. We have been through that at times, and sometimes I think to myself, I'm glad that's the club's equipment, because I would be really worried if it was my equipment out there with the kind of weather we have out there. But anyway, it's going to be fun, and I'm really looking forward to it there. And then we'll move on. We'll move on to the 13 colonies after that, I suppose. So anyway, with that, I'll send it back here to you, Jeff. W9JKL, KF9L. 73, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Marvin. I used to enjoy that. You know, at first, back in the earlier days, I used to enjoy the... I'm not too much for field day anymore.
It can be fun.
As far as sitting around in front of the radio, making contacts, just in and out, you know, one call after another, and it's you know, it was fun at the time, but I turn it over to the newbies.
The cool thing is,
let the newer people have it.
looking at
for a
all
while
the
there,
map
but,
lighting up.
And there's nothing wrong with it, though. I just got kind of tired of it myself. But I don't really like sitting there and making them calls.
Hey,
nothing to me.
Wayne,
I mean, I've done it.
Get against 30.
for so
Okay,
many
no
years
problem.
over, you know, for a long time. So we all have, you know, a lot of us in the past. So,
Make sure you check in.
but it's fun, you know, it's good amateur practice for others there as well. But all right, Marvin, take care. 73's. Let's see. This is J County Amateur Round Club 2-meter full 40 net, and that's
Thanks,
called
Wayne.
KP9 KPF Tony.
I paid a lot of money for that. I downloaded it. That's a YouTube flag.
KC9 QCJ, Mr. Wayne. Give me some dry runs here. How about WB8 ZRQ Rick Salina?
Must be him.
We got you down there this evening, and it was very, very noisy there. I don't know what was going on there. And then when you said 73, you started to clear out. I'll throw that at you there. So we got you down there anyway there, Rick. Thank you for being in there. WB8 ZRQ, W9JKL. KD9 RIT, Carrie.
So I got a semi-transparent mic, as you can see. I should just paint this green, I'm telling you. Paint it green, put some green stickers on this, it'd disappear. Well, of course, my soda would too.
I'll go ahead and open her back up for anyone who wants to check in. Call W9JKL.
This
is KE8CMZ Kilo Echo 8 Tango Mike Zulu W and Antonio 1 for the numbers 73.
Yay, Debbie! Yay, Debbie!
Alrighty, Debbie. I just after I said
Wayne gets 30. Wayne gets 30.
I just seen you on the screen there, so I paused here a little bit because I figured that you might be trying to check out one call for you because I thought about the time I called for you would double. Got you down, Debbie.
Need some goats or llamas?
W9JKL. Anyone else out there like to check in? Call now.
Wayne, you gonna check in? We need you. We need you.
It's like low number night, 21 check-ins, but that's fine with me there.
21.
Take this time to thank each and every one of them out there for checking in, and wish you all the best. 73. We'll go ahead and close up the net and turn the repeaters back to normal.
21.
This is W9JKL.
I think the lowest guess we had was 24. 21 seems to be a number now. Let's see if anybody else tries to check in. Hey, Mike. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. We haven't been out there for a little while. I guess our net is officially over.
8TMZ timeout W9JKL link.
Yeah. So how's it going in Texas, Mike? 21, yeah. That's, I think the week before last, that was also 21. In fact, I know it was. No winners tonight.
A1FCS disconnected W9JKL link.
Are you no longer an Echo Link? Oh, bet it is. It's hot here in Indiana, too. Right now, temperature 90 degrees, 54% humidity. Hey, Google, what's the heat index? This is always good.
Indicator, the heat index is 97.
Oh, it's only 97. Heck, I can handle that. 24 below, yeah. Jim, you have a good one, 73 to you. And I guess we're not going to have any more check-ins. Anyway, just in case you didn't see it, I did get my Quansheng TK11 working. And if I turn it on, the screen just disappears because of the green screen. I'll tell you what, let me turn the green screen off. Let's see here. I got to find out where I am. I'm going to find face cam. There we go. So we'll tell it filters. We'll tell it chroma key off. Boom. And now you can see everything. Okay. There. Now you should be able to see this. Now it's overexposed. It has to. But anyway, this is the. I don't know if it'll focus on that or not. So this is officially programmed now. And as I said, I got a defective antenna with it, and the seller on eBay gave me a $20 credit for another antenna. I thought it was a radio, but it turned out I swapped antennas, and this one worked just fine. And no goat. We have goat mode. All right, Mike, you have a good one? Yeah, make sure it's a 7 o'clock our time, so depending on where you are in Texas, as to what time, because we are on Eastern, our time, Eastern. So, if you're on Mountain or Central, that would be, of course, changed by 1 or 2 hours. So, anyway, so yeah, this is me without the chroma key. And I'd have to reset everything. Here, let me turn this light off. But now you can see, look at that, it's horrible. Hey Google, turn off ham shack lights. It's still screwy. Okay, anyway, here we'll turn that one off. Now I'm just lit up by one light. Here, I'll turn that one off too. It gets dark in this room. There. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Yeah, you can see that. I'm lit up by the screen and the radio. Otherwise, it's very, very dark. So you guys take care. And 73 to you, and we'll do our best to have a good field day. I will be submitting it once we get the once field day ends, and it doesn't take long to figure out how many points we got. We're going to be doing it in public, and invite the public in because the state fair or the county fair is running concurrent to field day, and that's where the clubhouse is. So that'll be fun. Anyway, so I'll say 73 to everyone, and we will catch you here next week. Same cat time, same cat channel to boldly go, as they say, where we've gone before. Bye, everyone.